Bula. That's Robert Smith. I'm in Fiji, and I just left Australia. Been there for like 3.5 weeks. I did like 9 days of seminar, 4 hours worth of pre-Tap Fest, pre-presentations, and while I was away, my dear friend Linda had passed on, transitioned. And so I thought I would share a little bit about, you know, how do you deal with this stuff? Of course, you know, every time I think about it, anytime Linda or one of my friends will mention Linda, we're talking about Linda, I'd tap, because, you know, I'd feel the emotions. I did a video while I was there in Australia. I think I cried too much, so I don't think I'm gonna upload that one. But I keep working on myself and tapping on myself. Linda has played a major role in FasterEFT. It's about 5 or 6 years ago. She came to see me personally, kind of help her relationship and to deal with a lot of stuff that she had experienced in her life. And for 6 months, she came to see me every week, and we would address major emotional events. And I mean, you know, migraine headaches, she's had them for 20-something years. We cleared it up. Memories started showing up in her life that she didn't know. She said I'd be tapping frantically at night with whatever this memory was and working on herself. Linda has dedicated her life to personal healing and personal transformation. I believe around 20-something years old she started AA and started working that way and started cleaning her life up and making adjustments. She still had this gnawing feeling inside of her. I don't know exactly what that meant, but she said when she found FasterEFT, she went in and she cleaned it up, and she dedicated her life to FasterEFT and making life changes. And so she's been a major part of my help. She had set seminar dates up for me. She had run my Oklahoma City seminars. She would also became a master in FasterEFT. Basically means she's done a lot of work. Not only did she work on herself, because that's a part of it, is at least work on yourself and heal yourself, because healers need healing too, and they need to continue working on themselves. She worked with lots and lots of clients. When I would leave, I would just turn her over the phones and she would just work a lot of people. She I remember when she's in seminars, you know, I'd stick that mic in her face and she would say, I hate this thing, and she kept tapping and kept tapping, and eventually she was giving her own seminars and she was helping people. And you know, of all the people I've ever met, this woman is one of the most powerful persons I've ever met, because of the fact of what she's been through. You know, in December she came to my home and she wanted me to work on her, tap on her, and so I'm working on her and I'm tapping on her, and we talked about her life, and she wanted to write her book and about her life because she has an amazing story. And I said, well, Linda, if you don't write it, I'm going to. She said, well, you probably have to. And she said, you know, she's always been a secret person. She always kept her stuff secret, and it's because she's still trying to work through a lot of it. And so, you know, she's a very powerful person. Of course, she's not diagnosed with peace. Of course, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She didn't really like doctors, and she didn't want to go see doctors. And whenever she was in December, you know, she had me, you know, she knew something was going on. I said, Linda, you've got to go to the doctor. You got to go to the doctor. She said, okay, I will. Well, she didn't go to the doctor until someone dragged her. I guess I should have dragged her. I didn't know any better. So her sister came, took her to the doctor, and it was basically too late, stage 4 cancer. You know, some people say, why didn't she heal herself? I said, well, you know, sometimes healer needs healing too, and I don't know exactly, you know, what it was or why, or, you know, she had, but what matters is we take from this experience, because, you know, people ask me, well, how do you deal with death? How do you deal with people who have died? And I said, this is my, I know is true, is they come and bring you presents. They bring you good memories and they bring you bad memories. And of course, you get to choose which present you get to open. The good memories are going to open up, you're going to feel good, and you're going to celebrate their life and the present they have given you. And the second memory are the pains and the hurts that we choose to hold. And so what we must discover is how to release those unpleasant presents. You know, and as we do that, things will begin to shift and change. You know, somebody asked me, well, how long should you experience grief and loss? I said, well, 2.5 minutes is probably enough. But usually you and I both know sometimes it's a little bit more than that, because new things will show up, aspects will show up, and of course it's a part of the healing process. And of course, as we start making peace with this stuff, we start making peace with ourselves and understanding that Linda is okay. You know, she had a very fondness of cardinals, red cardinals, and she said it's a symbolism of her mother, because her mother had passed too, and that was one of the biggest memories we addressed for her. That really sold her in what we are doing with this FasterEFT. And so I too see cardinals, but I think of Linda. And so there are many types of cardinals, and I believe there was one here I saw. It's all black and it had a little red rump on it. I think it's a cardinal. I had a little peak on it too. I don't know what it is, but it makes me think of Linda, and it gives me a good feeling. And I have a lot of fond, very powerful, loving memories with Linda. We were in North Carolina. We did a tap festival there, and so we went to the beach, and she was just like a little kid. Everything was just so beautiful, and she just smiles, and she was hugging trees, and she did her very first video there. And of course, it's really phenomenal. You have to go see it. And of course, you know, we went out and ate, and she was having stomach problems back then, and I think she went to the doctor. But she went to the doctor, did something. But anyway, so we did all, and so we went to go eat. We just had a good time, just sitting talking about life and how much she just loves this work. Of course, not only has it changed her, but it helped her friends and people she loves, and she loves this work. And so her website was honorall.com, is honorall.com. And so what we're going to do with FasterEFT is we're going to create something, I don't know what, to honor her passion for healing and her hard work. And also, people loved Linda because of her passion, because she loved everyone in front of her. And so knowing where Linda came from, because she came from a really rough experiences, some experiences that you would never imagine, and she's conquered and overcome so much. And so I honor you, Linda. Thank you so much. And one of the things that we talked about is creating it's kind of like a retreat center. I don't know what you'd call it, like a place where people who are down and hurting and out and need some healing, battered women, physical abuse, traumas, and a place to where we can educate people how to create life changes. A tapping center where we actually train people to do this process. And I don't know how it's going to happen. I haven't the slightest idea, but I know God, the universe, the divine force, you, I don't know, will help this happen. Because, you know, I think even like with my videos, you know, they're all free. You know, 300 plus videos, and they're free to educate people, to help people. And I get emails all the time about how this has changed your life, because FasterEFT is free. It's freely given here on YouTube, and it's freely given to those who need education, you know. And that's what it's all about, is personal healing, personal transformation. So, you know, like I said, I'm here to honor Linda, and I want to thank her and thank all the great things she's done for us. And the great thing she's doing for you, because you'll be watching the videos too on YouTube as well. And we have lots of video footage we hadn't even edited yet, and that we will create something great with it. So again, I want to thank you guys for supporting us and supporting Linda, and not most importantly, supporting yourself and healing yourself and transforming yourself. Because if Linda was here, she'd love it too. Beautiful, great place, great relaxation resource, beautiful people, and beautiful you, and beautiful Linda. And this is Robert Smith in Fiji, and I wish you love, peace, love, and personal power. Good day.